I got the steering installed during my previous video, but now I need pedals, man. Coming up. Hey, how's it, Oaks? And welcome back. So I've got this pedal assembly that I took out of the Nissan Hardbody donor truck. I'm going to see if I can get this whole thing installed today. So I stripped this complete assembly out of that Nissan. It's got the master cylinder for the clutch. It attaches here. Here's the brake booster. It's a little rusty, but it still works. So I'm not going to scratch where it doesn't itch. And that bolts on here. So if I can install this complete unit in the Chevy, it will save me a lot of trouble because all this is already sorted out. So my Nissan pedal assembly needs to be fitted somewhere in this position here. But I can see that this brace is in the way. So I'm going to have to take it out. I'm going to have to cut in here if I want to fit that Nissan pedal assembly. Freaking awkward spot to work in. I'm just gonna cut this piece here from the front side now. Here we go, got a big hole in the firewall. So I've got this whole assembly temporarily clamped in here. So I can just get a feel for things. So the pedals are too high off the floor, but I can't drop the assembly down further because the steering column is in the way. So I might have to extend these things. They're also too far over to the left, but that can easily be solved by just bending these things so that I can bring them more this way. I'm going to heat this lever right here, where it bends that way. And then I can just bend it across a little bit. Okay, let's see. I think that's enough. Okay, this one as well. I wonder if that's too much. This might be a little bit too close to each other, I think. So now my pedals are all skewed. I need to turn so that they can be square to this here. So I'm going to have to cut them off. also need to make them a little longer, so I'm going to cut it off here so I can add in a little piece. I'm extending my lever by 1.5 inches, 38 millimeters. Got everything nicely clamped up. I made some nice bevels on this 1/4 inch thick 6 millimeter material to ensure good weld penetration. So now I can tack it together. Right, so the extension is done. So the geometry boys will tell me that my arc length here has increased because the lever is longer. Yes, they would be right, but I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. I guess we'll just have to find out. I'm not going to weld on these pads yet. My angles might still change a little bit. So I think I'm going to first try it in a truck again. It's better. But I think I can still move them over a little bit more that way. So I made up this piece. It's going to go in here to close up this hole in my firewall. So I'll just weld that in place, like so. So I couldn't get access to mark all my required holes, so I made a template of this plate. So now I lined up my template with the 2 holes I could drill. So this is where my assembly is going to sit, and now I can just mark the rest of the holes and drill them from this side. I got this thing welded in place. Jeez, what an awkward, uncomfortable spot to work in. Yeah, it's maybe not the tidiest, but anybody who's willing to come and stick their head in here is more than welcome to criticize it. So all these holes are done. So with a bit of luck, my assembly will fit. I'll try it here from the inside. Let's see. Right, so I've got my assembly bolted in place temporarily. So I'm just checking out my angles here, and it looks like I need to bend this a little bit more. So let's just give it some smoke wrench. I think that could probably do it. Let's see, a little bit more. Okay, I think that'll do. So I made myself some new pedal plates, and since I don't have rubber and I'm not interested in looking for rubber, I just made little blobs on it with the welder to provide some grip. So I'm just going to line it up now and then tack it on. I think that looks pretty good. I think I'm happy with that, and now it's brother. Something like that. I think now if I can get in there. There we go, that kind of looks okay. Back on the bench, and I welded my pedals fully. So hopefully I can now go and install this thing for the last time. So I've got that assembly sitting on the inside of the firewall. And now I can install my brake booster. So I was thinking of cleaning this up nicely, painting it, and then I thought, you know what, why don't I just leave it rusty like the rest of the truck? I think it just fits better. So I just gave it a coat of linseed oil, boiled linseed oil, same as what I did here. Right, let's see if it works. Feels good. Look, there's movement there when I step on the brakes. It's not easy to be on both sides of a firewall if you're just by yourself. But I have to get these bolts in. So I said I was going to use the Chevy gas pedal, but the linkages just got too involved, man. So I modified the one from the Nissan. And I also added a metal pedal here with the studs on to match these. And now I have a functioning gas pedal. So here's what it looks like from the business side. And when I step here on the gas pedal, you can see that carburetor going to work. So I cleaned up the old Nissan master cylinder with a wire brush. So we should be good to go here. I've also got the clutch master in place. Unfortunately I can't connect all my pipes yet, because believe it or not, I still have to take the scab off one more time and disassemble everything so I can finish off some stuff that's not been done yet. Yeah. Oh dear, I forgot to fit this bracket that holds the vacuum pipes. I think I'll just do the old YouTube trick. There you go, it's fitted. Well, I got seats, I got pedals, I got a steering. We're getting somewhere. Be nice to have a start button. Hey you guys, thanks for spending time with me. I enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, have a lucky one.